Can't talk about boy bands without mentioning NSYNC. Of course, they were one of the biggest boy bands ever. And for Justin Timberlake, it was just the beginning. Since then, he's had a prolific solo career. He's an actor, producer, songwriter, businessman. I'm not sure there's something he can't do. He does it all. Last time he was here, though, we had so much to catch up on that we couldn't fit it all into the show. But I couldn't let him leave without talking about our mutual love of Montana. Check this out. Last time we talked, oddly enough, we were both in Montana because it was during COVID.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. That's me with no makeup.
Me too.
That's how I look in Target. No, wait, do you love it there? Do you go there often?
We love it.
I'm there every month. I love it so much. I wish I could live there like full time, but nobody wants to come and interview there.
I'll meet you there.
I see. There, I have one. I have one guest.
There you go.
Yeah. Do you love it there, though? What do y'all do there? Do you hike a lot there, or do you just chill? Is that your like zen place?
It's really zen. It's wonderful. It's my kids love it. Me and my wife love it there. It's wide open space. I mean, I grew up.
Me too.
With
in the country.
Nature.
Yeah.
And so it's a really special place. It's cold.
It is, but not if
especially
you wear
this
the proper
time of
attire.
year.
Yes.
Yeah, in Montana we say there's no bad weather, just bad gear.
Yes, I know. No, but I have to tell you this because I love trail cams. So when I got my ranch, if you see me on my phone, I am looking at lions and bears and not tigers, but like I just went. What's her name? Dorothy. No, I love it. I look at everything there. We have bighorn sheep. We have everything. Do you have trail cams?
We are setting up some trail cams. We're moving into our new place, but where our new place is this huge open range, and it's in an area that is protects this about 200 elk.
Yeah.
And they roam around throughout the range of the neighborhood.
Yes.
Just this morning, my wife was FaceTiming me, taking the kids to school, and I was like, have a good day. And
wait, you're based there? She gets to live there full time?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
Oh that's amazing. It's such a beautiful place to wake up and your kids go to
great.
school. That's so amazing.
My 3-year-old, Daddy, look at the baby elk.
Oh my God, they're so adorable. We have tons of elk on my property too. I love it. I think they found out too, because I've had this place for like 4 years, they figured out she didn't kill us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hunt, so like I think now we have everything, wolves, everything. I'm obsessed with Montana. Anyway, back to you. And speaking of your beautiful wife, y'all renewed your vows. I think that's really amazing. I feel like the times I've been around you maybe are like an emotional guy that gets romantic in those environments.
I'm soft.
Yeah, I know. I think so.
I'm a crier.
Yeah.
I think it was coming up, our 10-year anniversary, and I think we just really wanted to use it as an excuse to go back to Italy.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love Italy.
Yeah.
Is that?
But I figure like we do that a lot, where it's like, St. Patty's Day is coming up. We should probably go to Italy. Has nothing to do.
Yeah, but I have to ask this. So when you move from like, doing your records and, NSYNC records, whatever, and you're producing, but then you go into Trolls, this world that is just magical. You were so good at it. Like, all the music for this is so good. I say this when you're not here. It's so good. You produce so well in the studio with it. Like, did you learn anything different from that? Like for movies, like film is different, so.
We love the Trolls.
It's so great. The mashups, music, it's so on point.
It's really unique experience for me.
Yeah.
Because coming in to play a character, you kind of feel like, oh, well, I'm gonna, put on the comedy hat, and you go in and you start to workshop these jokes within the scenes, and I'm just pitching them every joke I can, and we're going back and forth. Again, a very collaborative process.
Yeah.
But then moving over to do the music, I actually find it very advantageous because you're so involved with the storytelling. Mm-hmm. A lot of times when you do these animated films, you come in and you do your part, and then they have the other actors come in and do their part, and you kind of keep workshopping it until they feel like they have everything.
And it could be a bit disjointed. Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
They had Anna Kendrick and I, who's fantastic.
Yeah.
They had us do a session one time, and we kept talking over each other because we were just like, and they were like, we can't use any of this.
Yeah.
Normally you'll record your voice work by yourself, but getting to do the music and produce it all from a storytelling standpoint.
Yeah.
It's I find it really advantageous because you really get a glimpse into how many people work on these films and just the storytelling process.
And
it's
bringing in other artists. You work with so many different artists on these soundtracks too.
It's an embarrassment of riches. You
Yeah.
know? Good to have you come in on the second one.
I wasn't even speaking to me. There are so many people in that one Just Sing song. I was like, I cannot believe I'm on a song with all these people. Like, it was such an honor. Like, there's so many rad people. And you would never find us.
I can't believe we got all those people.
I'm just saying, though, that's the cool thing about collaborative, the whole process, because it's something that won't probably happen again, where we're all on one song and it's like that magical moment. It's very cool.
Well, and it's also, selfishly.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I did. All right, I'll see you guys later.
He's got dad jokes.
No, yeah, I got plenty of dad jokes. Selfishly to see how my children respond to it and how their friends respond to it. And
Born to Die is my kid's favorite song that I've done. It's
I
called
wouldn't-
Born to Die, and my kids love Delta Dawn, the troll I got. They love that song more than anything from any of my albums. It's a little upsetting. It's fine.
Yeah,
But
it's a strange thing. First of all, that was dark.
It is.
No.
Says a lot about my children.
Yeah. I love
where
them
we're
already.
at as a family.
Can we hang out?
Yeah.
It's really sort of an interesting experience when the parents come up to you with their children and they're like, "It's Branch," and the kids are looking at you like,
They've ruined it. It's like,
"Branch?" And then I go, "They could be out there watching, waiting, listening," and the kid's like,
mind is blown. That's amazing to be able to do that, especially when you have kids. It's amazing because you seem cool to them. Yeah.
It's everything.
Yeah.
I love being a dad. It's the
Agreed.
best.
Me too. Especially when you could have millions of fans like say that you did something awesome, but your kid looks at you like you're Thor for a second, and you're like, okay, it's all worth it. It's like,
it's the best. I mean, say goodbye to sleep, but
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. Hello, melatonin.